Rebekah loved the one Jehovah loved most, Jacob. Isaac loved Esau, even after Esau had married out of the truth twice. Well, some in full-time service have a brother or sister who isn't doing very well in the truth, and yet he or she is the favorite. Go figure. Even parents in the truth don't always love the one Jehovah loves most.
Hello everybody, Shift Your Mindset here with a new episode. A piece of the broadcast you saw with David Splane. So this episode is about David Splane goes even more insane. Because you just saw a clip, 30 seconds of his talk in the broadcast. And it was a moment for me that I was silent. I took a glass of whiskey and I couldn't believe it. So I also played it to my wife. And outside of the religion never was a JW. And she says to me, so you can only love the child who's doing the most for Jehovah and that organization. She has one sister and one brother. So she said, if I do more in the JW religion, then Jehovah is loving me more than them. Is Jehovah not love? Jehovah scriptures, I can remember that he let it rain for the righteous and unrighteous. People get resurrected. Unrighteous one. Jehovah is a loving God. But David Splane says Jehovah has a favor for the one who's doing the most. So it was a moment of silence for me. Because I know strange things are coming from the governing body. Strange things are being said. But this thing, I'm replacing myself in people I used to know from my congregation who are sitting there on their couch watching the JW broadcast. They have 2 or 3 children, young families. And what is going on in their minds when they hear this? The good ones will think, whoa, this is not good. But the checklist JWs are just, okay, yeah, we have to be checking all the boxes and then Jehovah loves us. It's not landing inside this thick skull of them. But let's see what he said. He said, Rebekah loved the one Jehovah loved most. Isaac loved Esau. Even Esau had married twice out of the truth. I think it's out of the tribe. There wasn't a JW in that day. They didn't call themselves JW. It was not an organized organization. There was nothing. The JW started with Russell and Rutherford, but Esau wasn't a JW, so that's already a red flag for me. He married out of the truth, as if he was a lesser person than the other one. Just another wife. Did Moses not took another wife from another tribe or something? And he isn't called out by David Splane. Correct me if I'm wrong about Moses, but that's what I thought. So, the favorite of the parents can be some child who's not doing even that good in service. Go figure, he said. So, Rebekah was good because Rebekah supported the one Jehovah loved, but there are parents who are favoring someone who's doing not that good in the organization, and they favor him or her over a full-time pioneer or a battlelite or something like that. And I know some people, and that's the danger of growing up in that religion, but it's also the danger if you go into battle and that kind of stuff, because there it's becoming an isolated, bubbly thing, dome around battle. And I know a lot of battleites who say, oh yeah, I'm doing so much and my parents are giving so much time on my brother who isn't regular and he doesn't attend meetings and he's not that good as we are. Hey, hubby. I know those guys. I've seen them. I have visited them at battle. Complaining that they not get recognized by their parents, that the parents are busy with their brother or sister who is more going to the exit than into full-time service. They always think they are entitled to all the attention because they are doing such a good job, but they don't feel recognized completely. And I believe Splane doesn't have kids, and he is talking in a very dismissive way to parents. If I was a parent, I was a JW, and I was sitting on the couch with my wife, watching it with my kids, and I heard him say this, there would be trouble. There would be trouble. Because you are talking in a certain way to parents how they should react to the persons they created and love. A good parent, and I don't know if I am a good parent if I have a few kids, I don't know. But I would never favor any kid over the other one. Never. Or saying, yeah, you are a future circuit overseer. Oh no, you are worth nothing because you don't like ministry, stuff like that. It's so ridiculous to hear this from someone, and he is not talking to the battleites with no kids. He is talking to the whole world. There are sitting Jehovah's Witnesses who mean good, who are trying their best, have their heart in the best place, struggling in life, doing everything they can. And then you have David Splane talking to you that you should favor the kid and love the kid more that does more for Jehovah. How disrespectful can you be? Parents are there struggling with their kids, feeding them, bringing everything on the table, doing as much as they can for their kids. Kids are different. Kids are different in different ages. A kid, if they're both 10 years old, the one can be active, the other one can be inactive, and it can reverse in a couple of years or whatever. How do you think the kid will feel that he is already not doing enough and that his brother or his sister gets favored by their parents? It's a command from David Splane. You should love the one Jehovah loves the most, and Jehovah loves the one the most who does the most in his organization. So he is forcing parents to pick a side, while parents just want to be parents and do the best they can for all their kids. I think the real parent doesn't favor any kids. They want to treat them equally. They are all different, and that's the beauty of nature. That's how we are created. We are all unique individuals. And then he comes here and speak in a dismissive way to everybody. But what about that brother of you that is doing more than you because you have your priorities somewhere else? But that brother that's doing full-time service, you should love them more as a parent, but they are leeching off you. They are taking your money. They assume you help them with their full-time service. They never visit you. They take you for granted as a parent, and the one who you should favor less, that not so active one, is visiting you every week, is taking care of you when you grow older, is happy to be around you as a parent. But no, that's not important. What's important is the one who's making the most ministry hours and doing the best they can, and which rank they have in that organization. They are automatically in favor by Jehovah, according to David's splane. But how they are in their private life, how they treat their parents, what they do for their parents is not important. It's all about how much work are you putting in, towing the line. I can't believe it. So it's only measured by how much you do. People, enjoy that religion. If you stay in this religion and you let people talk to you like this, like David's splane is doing, then you deserve to be in that religion. If you don't like how he's talking to you as a parent, or how he's talking to you as a kid, because Jehovah loves the kid the most who does the most work in his organization. Jehovah doesn't care about you otherwise, how you are, how you treat people, how you are respectful to elderly people, how you help people to do grocery shopping, that you help someone install an iPad for the congregation, that you are a good person. But that one who's hiding, who's living a double life, who is only doing it for the work, that people see it, for the attention, for the fame, for the ranks, for the privileges, that one Jehovah loves the most. So you are worth nothing, while you are the better man overall, because how you are as a person, not what you do in some kind of organization. I was quite surprised, guys, by this video, so I wanted to save it for this weekend. Maybe you should start with a glass of wine, maybe you should start with beer before you are gonna watch the clip, because maybe it triggers something inside you guys. I was silent for a while because it was a long time that something in the Jehovah's Witnesses could surprise me, because I'm not surprised very easily, because I expect a lot of nonsense. But this one, it surprised me. I was off guard with this. So enjoy this clip. Let me know what you think about David's splane and his talk, and we see each other on the next episode.